We're talking with Gary Herman, who is the Public Information Officer for Alexander County, and you folks have had to do a lot of recovering this weekend. As we're talking here on Monday during the day, a lot of improvements have been made. Talk about the progress that was made and all the effort that went into it over the weekend here in Alexander County.
Yeah, just of course, the storm hit pretty hard here in Alexander County. Luckily, not as bad as it is further west here in North Carolina. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go out with everyone in those affected communities. But we've had just a great response by our emergency personnel and our county employees and everyone just coming together and working together and doing just such a great job of getting things restored. And so right now we're probably at about 3,000 people without power. So that's down from, I forget, we were probably 12 or 13,000 at one point. And now we have 7 roads that are closed. At one point we had 174 roads that were somewhat compromised or unpassable. So we count that as a success and still working on that with DOT. Of course, one of the major points of entry into the county, or entry and exit, is Highway 16 South at Oxford Dam Bridge, and that bridge does remain closed. So DOT is going to wait till the waters recede, and then they'll be inspecting that bridge to make sure everything's structurally sound.
And I guess a lot of work went into this, but also I guess you had to get the word out as the Public Information Officer for folks to not travel over the weekend if possible. Do you think it's safer now, or would you say that folks still need to be pretty careful these next few days?
We're still advising caution. There's still some trees on the roadsides that where things have been cleared, but not adequately cleared, just allowing traffic to flow. So we're still advising caution for our travelers out there. But for the most part, most of the power lines have been reconnected and gotten out of the roadway. But if you do see a power line, just use caution. Be smart and do the right thing.
At the beginning of this report, we were showing the viewers a tree on top of a house, which is actually just behind us. Have there been damage assessments, or is it still too soon to really have an idea of what the overall picture looks like?
I believe we had 18 structures that were damaged in the storm. So we have people from the tax office and emergency management who are going out and assessing all the damage to get a total that can be put on that, so we can apply for some FEMA funding going forward. So yeah, things are in the works to assess that.
Have you had any reports of any injuries, fatalities, anything like that at this point?
We really haven't. We've been blessed. That was one of the big things. If we can get through this event with no loss of life, no injuries, we count that as a great success, and we're very happy to report no injuries.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and we wish the folks in Alexander County well.
Thank you, Rob. We always appreciate what you guys do for us, and yep, just keep us in your thoughts and prayers. But the folks to the west of us, they need them even more.
Gary Herman, Public Information Officer, Alexander County, and he's joining me here on WHKY News.